It is 10:26 on May 27th, 2020. And what are we doing today? We are doing another summer Texas road trip. Now this trip's a little bit different. We won't be down there for as long this time. And we're actually not taking Andrew's car, but we're going to pick up a rental car. Why do we have to get a rental car?
Because I don't want to put all the miles on my Hyundai.
That, and we were informed that we needed to get a bigger car because apparently we're going to be loading it up. So we're going to drive down to the rental car place, which is in South County, pick up the car, and then get on the road. All right, well, we're on 44 now, and you can see the weather here today is very wonderful.
Looks like we're have crappy weather some of the way.
Yeah, the drive out of St. Louis is going to be rainy, but we're in Andrew's car right now, currently going over to pick up the rental car down in South County. What kind of car do we have that we're going to get?
Some sort of minivan.
All right, it's about 9:54 Central Time. I also realize we're going to have to keep track of that, but getting off here at Teslin Ferry Road, this is where the car rental place is. We're getting here. What we're going to do is Andrew's going to drive the rental car back. I'm going to drive this car back, and
Gonna load up and hit the road.
Yep.
Oh, I wonder what kind of elevators are in that building.
It's an 80 Series 1. Very nice.
Even in there?
Yep. Video on my channel. All right, we're right here on time. We're supposed to pick up the car at 10. This is an hour ahead. We're here at Hertz, here on Lindbergh, South County. We're trying to decide which car is ours. It's probably gonna be that white one right there, or it could be that one over there. But we'll see here shortly once Andrew picks up the car. And there's our minivan over there. You can see, oh, no focus, but it was basically like the white one. It's the silver one, and back there, the gray one. So Andrew's got the car. We're gonna head back to Jacobs where we're gonna load up, and then we will get on the road down to Texas. It is 10:59 a.m. and we are starting our journey to Texas. We're at 0 miles. There's Andrew. We are in a minivan. This is a Pacifica. Actually, here's the key. So you can see it's a Chrysler Pacifica. And we've got a lot of room in here.
The engine just died.
Oh, you can hit this button to stop that from happening.
I know, but I want to save as much fuel as possible if I'm paying for it.
So we're beginning our journey. You can see here it's kind of a rainy morning and just kind of whatever, but hopefully as we head out west, that'll change. And is now right at 11. But our hotel for tonight is in Dallas. We have 606 miles to go. It'll take about 9 hours and 27 minutes. We're gonna make a couple stops along the way to see a few things. And we're staying at, what is it, Comfort Inn in Plano or something? Yeah, so we're gonna stay in Plano and we're gonna have a whole lot of fun.
Awesome.
It is 11:18 and we're just coming out of the St. Louis area. We're here on 44. And the rain it's still there, but it's not as heavy as it was in the city. And I think Andrew is getting ready for food.
Yep.
So what are the things about this car that you like, and what do you not like?
It's comfortable.
It's very comfortable. This is probably the nicest rental car we've gotten so far. I mean, this is much better than the Kia, and much better than, well...
They almost gave us a Kia Sedona, which is actually a nicer van than this.
Oh, really? But out of the Kia Soul and, well, the Mirage, I'd say this is probably the best one.
This is a comfortable vehicle. It drives nice.
The Mirage was terrible, and the Kia was just... It wasn't very comfortable, and it didn't get great gas mileage.
I mean, this gets about the same gas mileage as the Kia.
Yeah, and this thing's humongous, too. So right here is the Merrimack River, and if we look over here to the right, there's the old part of the bridge, which is actually pretty cool. There it is.
That is cool. Look at that.
Yeah, you can still see it over here, and then it just ends and becomes a road.
Look at that vehicle in front of us.
So we're probably going to stop in Eureka because there's an old McDonald's that Andrew wants to eat at. Well, we are here at the McDonald's gas station. It's a Moto Mart here in Eureka. Andrew's going to fill out the car and we're going to get something to eat. Then we're gonna get back on the road. And now we're gonna order our food.
What do you want?
Filet-O-fish, no tartar sauce. Oh, wait, try a Filet-O-fish extra value meal.
Thank you for choosing McAlester. May I help you?
Like a Filet-O-fish, no tartar sauce, please.
Anything else?
A McDouble, no onion, no pickle.
Yep.
A large Diet Coke.
Okay.
Water for me.
A large fry.
Yep.
And a water.
Is that all?
Yep.
It's gonna be 10:45 at the first window. Thank you.
Andrew's got to make a big gulp.
I feel like I'm in a PTI van.
Andrew's already filled up the consulate with his crap. The big gulp has been made, and we're getting back on the interstate.
Okay, can you hand me my food, please?
All right, so here's the fries. Where can we put it? You got so much...
In the bag.
Like, you literally have so much crap laying around
In
here.
the bag. Just give me the burger. I'll eat the fries last.
All right, here's the burger.
You eat the fries you want because I'm going to inhale them.
Andrew's mowing the fries.
These fries suck. I'm not going to eat them all.
It's fry mowing time with Andrew. How do you do that?
I can't. They're not good.
As what happened last time on this trip, we're going to see a lot of very interesting attractions along the way. But we won't bore you too much with that. And it's kind of sad, we don't have Gustav this time. We had Gustav last time sitting in the back. We're here in Pacific, Missouri right now, passing through. And it is 11:42 and we're, what is it? We're not that far into the trip. We're only 26 miles. It's 12:09. We've gone 63 miles. We're still here on Interstate 44. And there's not really a whole lot to see here. It's pretty much the same all the way down. Interstate 44 is a pretty heavy truck route, so we're just kind of stuck behind lots of trucks.
It's like 81.
Yeah. It is 12:55 and we've gone 122 miles in the trip. We're still on Interstate 44. Looks like we're just gonna have another rain here. Looks like it's gonna get pretty heavy up here in a minute. And we're still just hanging out. We got our live stream going right there. And we're just enjoying the drive. Look at the clouds over there. We have 210 miles to go before we get off of 44. And what's kind of cool is up here, there's a little, one of those fire towers. See it up there?
Yep.
But look at this rain.
More crappy weather here.
Yeah, we got some really crappy weather coming up. Hopefully it's not like this when we want to make our stops later on.
Yeah.
What's funny, they have a Missouri Welcome Center affiliate here. The affiliate is not like a proper welcome center. It's just like some like visitor center that they call a Missouri Welcome Center. But there's a really weird water tower up there. Look at that. I mean, you can see how low the clouds are. It's 1 o'clock now. We haven't gone very far, and we've got a pretty torrential rain here. 129 miles into the trip. And according to the weather radar, we've got this patch here. We're going through the big red right now. We're right here by Waynesville. By the time we get to Springfield, this should be done. It should be clear skies again. It's 1:06 and we're still in the heavy rain. I mean, it's really coming down.
I'm down like, I'm running 55 miles an hour.
All right, it's about 1:24. We've done 157 miles, and we're here in Lebanon, Missouri, with still rain. It's literally been raining still. has not stopped.
I'm just trying to see right now.
Yeah, it's visibility is pretty poor. We should be getting out of the rain according to the weather radar. We should be getting out of it soon. Yeah, Lebanon, we're in a red spot right now. You can see here where Lebanon is right in the middle of that red. All right, it's about 1:44, and we've stopped here at the little Route 66 themed rest area here on 44. They've got this interesting thing that tells you to wear your seatbelt because it shows two cars that this person lived and this person didn't when that car is more destroyed. We're gonna actually pop into the very back seat for a little bit because the live stream viewers want to see what's it like in the back of the van. And we'll only sit back there for a little bit, but we're gonna get back on the road here once Andrew gets out of the bathroom. So Andrew's back in the car, and well, we're in the very back now. The live stream viewers want to see what it's like in the back of the van. Very spacious van here as well.
Is it comfortable back there?
Oh yeah, it is. It's very comfortable back here. We're just leaving this rest area now, and we're getting back on to Interstate 44. The time is, it's 2:05, and I'm still stuck back here, but we're making a quick stop here in, I'm not sure.
It's automatic.
Huh?
Going for the gear shift
Oh.
and the clutch.
We're here in some town right outside of Springfield, and we're gonna stop at the TA. I'm gonna move back up front. We're gonna grab a couple snacks and a drink. And there goes Diesel Deucey. There's the TA down there, I think. It's somewhere over there. Snack time. Now we're back in the front seat. It's 2:16, and we got snacks and drinks. Time to get back on the road. All right, it's about 2:24. How many miles?
We are exactly 205 miles into the trip.
205 miles, and we're right outside of Springfield. We won't see much of Springfield because it's over that way. But this town has some cool elevators. You should look at my Springfield playlist and see some of them. Obviously, we won't be stopping for any on this trip. So here we have the three main things of Springfield: downtown, Bass Pro Shops, and Battlefield Mall. Up here on the right, there's a Days Inn. You might be able to see it. That Days Inn over there has a white Evans elevator that used to have the inland fixtures, but sadly, all but one call station was replaced. It was a white Evans, same brand as what installed the ones in Murray. Yep. So yeah, be sure to check out my Springfield playlist if you're interested in some of the elevators here. The next major landmark, well, there's Joplin, and then we'll be going into Oklahoma. It's 2:52. We have gone 240 miles on the trip, and we are still in Missouri. We're 48 miles from the state line.
We're less than 6 hours out.
Yep. And we're still rolling on 44. There's not really a whole lot of scenery out here either. It's just kind of a cloudy day, which is making it nice for driving, I guess, because it's not so bright in your face.
Yeah, I don't like the sun in my face, especially driving west like this.
Looks like there's some rain up north a little bit. North, kind of northwest. It is 3:16, and we are coming into yet another rainstorm, it looks like. We had a little break, but you can see the heavy rain up there. We are currently 270 miles into the trip, and we have 18 miles to the state line. And it looks like, hopefully we can see it with this heavy rain. So this is 44:49. And here comes the rain. So in 17 miles, we'll be crossing into Oklahoma. Well, we're back in the rainstorm. We're gonna go ahead and fill up on gas, just top it off. It's $1.59, gonna use a bathroom. This here is, what road is this? I don't know what exit number it is.
I've gone almost 300 miles and I haven't even used a half tank yet.
Pregmore Avenue. We're still in Missouri. We're almost to Oklahoma. All right, well, after a quick stop at the Big Apple Travel Center here somewhere, Midwest at its best, we're now ready to get back onto the road. All right, it is 3:45, and we are now, once we get past the way station. We are 3 miles exactly from the state line of Oklahoma. Little fun fact, that right near this road, you can actually go to Kansas, Missouri, and Oklahoma and stand in 3 states at one. It's actually pretty cool. We are currently 286 miles into the trip. It's like, oh, they have a new sign. That wasn't there before, remember? They had the big one that was right there, but look at that. Welcome to Oklahoma. That's a new sign, and there's the other one right there. That's the one we took pictures with Gustav.
Yep, we actually pulled over. There's a pull off through this.
There it is, Oklahoma. We are now in Oklahoma. And $5 for the toll.
I think if we can afford $5.
Payment of toll is strictly enforced. It is $3.55, and we're in another torrential rainstorm right here in Oklahoma. It's heavy rain. There's a river. This is like the 3rd heavy rainstorm we've hit on the way, and this one's probably the worst.
I can barely see where I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm going 45 miles an hour.
Very low visibility. We are 298 miles on the trip. We haven't even hit the Oklahoma turn, like the toll yet.
We're almost to the halfway point. Another, I think about 5 miles will be halfway.
Yep. It is 4:18. We're still here on 44. It's been raining still. Hopefully it doesn't rain the entire way down there, but at least it's not like torrential rain like it was before.
At least there's no bugs on the window.
That's good. Makes nice view, better viewing pleasure. Haven't been doing a lot of B-roll clips because you'd see all rain. But this is pretty much what it looks like out here in Oklahoma. It's very flat, boring, Midwest. I wonder what that sign could be for up here pretty soon.
There's Route 60. Evan and Aaron live off that road.
Yep, I was on Route 60 last week. And here we are out very close to a very iconic place. Obviously, if this gigantic truck wasn't in our way, we'd be able to see it. But what's coming up here soon?
The former world's largest McDonald's, and now it's just like a travel plaza.
Yep, it's very boring now. There it is, which is a blur because we're focused on the water. But that up there is the former world's largest McDonald's. They used to have some old, really junky Montgomery elevators in here. But now they just have boring Kone. Well, they're not that boring. They're very nice Kones, but you know, they're not as exciting.
Not a lot of people are traveling.
No.
I got this cool thing here. I got a souvenir quarter. I'm gonna carry it around for the rest of my life.
And it's probably just gonna end up at the bottom of his bag. It's just gonna end up in his car, and we'll never see it again. It is 4:46, and we are back on Interstate 44.
I got a souvenir quarter and went to the bathroom.
We know, Andrew. We just heard that in the last clip. And we're gonna be getting on US 69 here very soon. Make sure you get a receipt, because apparently we need it. Pay toll, get refund receipt. Yeah, so we'll get some money back.
I need that receipt, please.
Sure thing.
How you doing?
I have that right on.
Will Rogers Turnpike. There's only one lane that's open.
Everyone else has the Pike Pass.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. You have a nice day.
How much did I get back?
$2.25.
Oh. $2.25. Or $2.75 is what.
Oh, here it is.
Thanks. All right, so that toll wasn't too bad. It went from $5
Which
to
way do I go? Left?
Yes, yes. US 69 south. There's like an Indian over there. Look at that.
It's a truck stop.
Yep. Here we go on to US 69 south. We'll be taking this all the way to 75, and then 75 goes right into Dallas. 10:22, and we are here at Eufaula Lake. And we're gonna take a little quick diversion off our route on US 69. Because I came here as a kid. Me and some family members, we went on a little trip down here onto a houseboat, believe it or not. We rented a houseboat for about a week, I think. I think it was like about a week. And then we...
I love to do something like that. That's cool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go to the marina and see if the boat is still there. So we're getting off here at the exit. We're gonna go right through town, and then we're gonna take Oklahoma Route 9, which will take us up that way. Here we are coming into town. There's not a whole lot to see in this town. Yeah, those are definitely some old incandescent traffic lights. Those are just like what was in Kirkwood. I love how they're just like broken up because
look like they've seen better days.
I know. Yeah. So this is downtown. Not really a whole lot to see here. And that was a drive through Eufaula. That's pretty much all there is to it. The road's gonna split up here. You'll just stay on 9. All right, it's 6:41, and we are 445 miles into the trip. We're just now getting here into a little town called Enterprise. So it's only 5 miles up to the dam. Yeah, so the actual dam is, you can't go across it, but you can go up to the overlook, hopefully. Because according to the map, it's...
Where's the marina?
It's before that. But we're about ready to turn off to where the marina is. So right up, yeah, right off here where this kind of curves to the right, you're gonna go straight on BK 700. There it is. There's the Evergreen Marina sign.
How far down here is it?
Yeah, Cole's Evergreen Marina. That's where it was. All right, and here at the stop sign, turn right. Yep, Evergreen Marina. Oh yeah, I remember this. Oh, is their sign gone? Oh, I think. Oh no. Yep, that's it down there. Go straight. Let's see if their sign is still there on that stone post. Oh, I think the sign's gone. There's the Kentucky. I see it. I see the boat.
Where?
It's still there. Way over there, it's the orange one. Boat. Oh, it's for sale now. Look at that. Yeah, that's the boat in 2006 that we rented for a week. That orange one right there.
Let's go check it out.
That was a nice little trip down memory lane. That boat it's in a lot worse shape than it was back then, which is kind of, well, to be expected. It was over 10 years ago. But I think that was pretty cool. Now we're gonna go down to the dam and take some pictures down there, because it's actually a really unique dam as well. So up here in a minute, we're going to be at the dam, and hopefully we can get up to the overlook. I think it's right here.
This one?
Yeah, BK 100. I hope the gate's open. We can get up on top. Oh yeah, we can. This is an overlook that looks over the dam. And then straight across on the other side is a park, which we used to call the Rock Place when we were a kid, because it's got all these rocks.
Is it up here?
Yep. Yeah, the dam's just right there. And you can see it down there.
Where can we get a picture of it?
Oh wow. That's something going on. Yeah, we can get a picture right down there. There's a little walkway down. All right, we'll go ahead and go down there and get some pictures. Let's zoom in and see what they're doing down there. It's hard to tell what. Oh, they got like a big piece out of it. Look at that.
Yeah, they're fixing it.
They're doing something to it.
You got the key?
Yep. Now we're gonna take a look. So there's the dam. Now we're gonna drive down to the bottom, because there's a little park at the bottom that you can go to. We can get some pictures from below. Yep, there it is. You can see most of it's like an earth dam. All the rock here.
Drive down here.
Safety is a job requirement.
This ain't working. Are you allowed down here?
Yeah, this is a park, see?
So that's the way out, right?
Mm-hmm. Floodgates. Let's see, are any of them open? Well, they got water leaking through, of course. That's always the case. They're replacing the bridge of the spillway over there is what they're doing, so that's why the road is closed.
I'm glad this was open.
Yeah, this part, I'm glad this part was open.
This was really pretty.
Oh yeah, this is a really nice lake. So this here is the park that we used to call the Rock Place.
Which way?
And the reason why we called it that is there's like rocks, like big, huge rocks in the water that we could kind of climb on.
We're not gonna climb on rocks today.
No, but they're in the water, so like we would swim down here. All right, we're down here at another park where you can see the floodgates a bit better here. And if you zoom in, no boating inside buoy line. But that right there says Eufaula Lake. That dam's pretty small. It's really small, like relative to the other ones I've seen, but still.
No parking.
No parking, but we're parked anyway. But now we need to get back on the road towards Dallas, so we're gonna go back to US 69.
Driven 500 miles.
All right, it is 8:26. We have gone
496.
We've gone 496 miles. We're coming into McAlester, Oklahoma. It's good old Brom's Hamburgers. Never eaten there before. It's just a little. Wow, that's actually a pretty big place. This is downtown McAlester, and this is the parking garage right here, or maybe it's 3 levels. Yeah, it's 3 floors.
Where's the elevator?
There's 2 elevators on the front side, so just find some street parking.
4-way stop. Let's see if these people honor the 4-way stop.
And there's one of the elevators is here, and then the other one is just right there. So just park in any of these spots. Are they modding it? It's a Dover Impulse, and they're modding it with 2 elevators. Unfortunately, one doesn't work. It could be getting modernized.
Well, you can open the door if it's open.
Aww. Well, this was kind of a big epic fail. Well, at least that wasn't too much out of our way. That was just a few minutes. Well, we tried to see a cool elevator, but epic fail. It is 9:20, and we're in Eureka, Oklahoma, and this is the same Love's that we stopped at with Gustav. We're gonna stop here for a quick break, and then I think we're gonna end up eating Whataburger at there's one in Oklahoma that we're gonna stop.
To go.
Yeah, we're gonna stop at a Whataburger on the way that's in Oklahoma. We're not gonna wait all the way till we get to Texas. I'm pretty hungry, and it's 9:20 at night. It is 9:55. We have gone 577 miles, and we're getting off here at exit 14 here in Oklahoma for one reason only.
So on the right or the left?
It'll be to the right. What is right over here?
Wendy's. Up there it is.
That's right. This is the first Whataburger of the trip.
Not that long.
Nope.
The drink stand?
A Diet Coke.
All right, what else can I get for you?
A Whataburger plain, only cheese.
All right, I'm over the drink stand.
He just wants an ice water.
All right, what else can I get for you?
That'll do it. Do you take Apple Pay here?
After seeing the drive-thru a little bit, we got Whataburger. Andrew's getting the big gulp ready.
Ooh, I gotta ship that down.
It is 10:29, and we are about ready to cross into Texas, across the Red River. Right when we cross the river, we will be in Texas, and there's a cool, if I remember right, there's a cool old bridge up here on the left. And look what's right there. Welcome to Texas. There it is.
You said at the same time as the GPS.
And there's the star bump. See, there's the star right there. We stopped there and took pictures last time. All right, it is 10:52. We are 620 miles in the trip. There is the pollution of Dallas, the light pollution. Notice how it's not so much orange as much, but it's more white.
LED lights.
Yep. We'll be closer to Dallas here soon and check into our hotel. Now, if we were staying at DFW, we would have to get on this crap.
Toll roads suck.
I was gonna say, we'd have to get on this crappy tollway. Look at all this cool infrastructure.
They don't have to worry about earthquakes down here.
Right, it's 11:17.
In 2 miles, take exit 2929A, Fort Park Boulevard, 15th Street.
We're at 651 miles into the trip, and we are about ready to be at our hotel.
Yep, we're arriving in less than 5 minutes.
Oh, there it is. I see it back there. There's our hotel. That's probably gonna do it for tonight. Unless we do anything else crazy tonight, which we probably aren't. We will see you guys tomorrow morning. All right, it is the next day. It is now Thursday, May 28th. It is 10:05 in the morning. And we are heading out for the day in Dallas. Starting off, we got to run downtown because we've got a surprise to get. All right, it is 11:57. We did our little deal in downtown, and we are now heading back towards Plano, where we're gonna meet up with Alex and Steven, and we're gonna just hang out pretty much for the day. Get some Whataburger and just maybe drive around a little bit. It is now 1:16. Who are we with here now?
Steven
And Alex.
and Karen the soccer mom.
Karen the soccer mom. Where are we currently going right now?
We're heading to Dallas Love Field Airport. We're
And
at a plane spot on the top.
I've got
of the
this.
deck.
And we're just gonna hang out for the day. It is now 4:09 and we're 692 miles, but we are currently looking at infrastructure with these people. Say hi.
What up?
Where are we going?
Well, we're gonna go see a really awesome air ventilation shaft, which was going to be a DART station many years ago.
And then after that, we have one other thing we're gonna look at. So we're just looking at some infrastructure, taking some pictures. We did some plane spotting earlier, so it's been a pretty good day. 8:55, we have gone 727 miles. And speaking of 727, on the screen, look at what that is.
Now I gotta avoid tolls.
We are now currently leaving the Dallas area, and we'll be heading down to San Antonio. We have a few things planned this weekend. But what do you think about our day in Dallas?
Awesome people. That's all I'm gonna say. Awesome people.
This was a wonderful day in Dallas. We got some epic elevator stuff. We saw some amazing people. We saw some cool infrastructure and just hung out and had a grand old time. But now it's back on the road to San Antonio. It is 10:10 and we've gone, once the thing loads,
Trying to figure out how to open my water.
I'll show you. You take this little thing and you have to there's a little thing you have to.
Got it.
We have gone 787 miles and we stopped at this truck stop that had it as an Otis Series 1 elevator, but guess what?
Just like everything in there, it's out of order and they don't have butt powder.
It's broken, but this is a Stuckey's, which is kind of cool. But anyway, we're gonna get back on the road Well, according to the GPS, we're getting off at FM 934 because I guess something's going on with the interstate that they didn't really, ooh, there's a cop, that they didn't really bother to tell you about. So we're just gonna take this road. Ramp closed. You'd think it would tell you though if the road, unless there's a detour up there.
Hey, look, there's an accident up there. See?
Interesting. All right, so we're on FM 934. Once it takes you
US 77 South.
get to see a little bit of dark, nothing flatlands of Texas.
Yeah, I hate pulling out on a road like this where the speed limit is 70. We get up to 70. We're on this for 6 miles.
Okay. Hillsboro is 10 miles.
We get up to 70. There we go. Now I'm going 70.
I like that the light that they have the center line lit up.
That's how Virginia is.
They do that in Arkansas. They don't do it in Missouri. It's 11 o'clock exactly. We have gone how many miles? Switch to trip A. We have gone 837 miles and we're here in Waco, Texas. There's McLean Stadium, at Baylor University. And pretty soon up here, we're going to be crossing the river and you'll see a little view of downtown.
Brazos, right?
Oh yeah, here's that weird bridge. So are they replacing that bridge too? Because this is kind of a cool looking bridge. Oh, we're not even on the cool bridge. Lame.
That's the new bridge.
I thought those were there last time. Look at this one. It's all the RGB is like freaking out over there. Look at that. The RGB is freaking out. And there's the Alico building over there. And over here on the left is Baylor University. And last summer we went to that, what was it? What building was it that had the...
I forgot the name of the building.
It had an old black button freight elevator. I don't think we were supposed to be in there. The door was open. We took it for a ride and then
They locked it behind us.
Then we walked out when a maintenance person saw us and they just kind of ran down and locked the door. So I think they realized, oh.
I can't believe how much road work is going on this road.
Yeah, they've had all this closed off. Well, not closed off, but they have like that whole side torn up and all that fun stuff. We are, let's see, it is a 11:51 and we have gone 904 miles and we're starting to get into the Austin area. You can, well, for a second there, you could see all the lights. You can kind of see all the lights off on the horizon. So it's 1:18 in the morning. We have gone 944 miles and we're just coming out of Austin. We've got an hour and 10-ish minutes to get to San Antonio.
We got one biker with no tail light.
And that really loud rattling you hear back there is an elevator panel that is placed in a
Bikers no room because I don't know what they're going to do.
I'm going to move that elevator panel hopefully fairly soon because it's getting really annoying. And it's probably going to be, that's probably going to be it for the night because we're definitely not doing anything else tonight.
There's a Carvana vending machine.
Oh, look at that. Okay, it's 1:48 a.m. and I am really tired, but that's a sodium tower. And
That's a delivery truck.
And that's a truck in my face. That's the sodium tower. And that's what Andrew's house is gonna look like after he puts all these sodium lights up. There's a tree in the way. There we go. That's what I'm calling sodium tower. And that looks like Andrew's house. We're gonna stop at Buc-ee's because I want something to drink, even though I'm probably half asleep right now. We're getting off exit 191, and if we zoom in, hey, there's the Buc-ee's. Hold still. Don't stop jumping. Nope, stop. Okay.
Where is it?
It's on the left. Okay, that literally was a failed attempt at zooming in on Buc-ee's, but you can see it right there. Yep. Oh, nope. That is not happening. We're gonna zoom out before I make everyone throw up. So this is I think the biggest Buc-ee's ever.
Head southwest on I-35 frontage road.
I'm pretty
Continue
sure.
on I-35 frontage road for 3/4 of a mile.
I did a Google search and I said biggest Buc-ee's and it said this one. Well, this is
take a picture of it.
This is 67,000 square feet of retail sales space, and they have a fat whopping, I don't know how many pumps. Someone Google it and leave a comment. So that is the world's largest convenience store located right here in Texas, the old Buc-ee's, and that place is humongous.
Down in the summer, sometimes every pump is full.
Yeah, that is crazy. And look at that, look how many pumps they have here.
124, right?
I mean, if you think about it, it's 15 long, each one is 30, that makes 60 pumps, actual pumps. 60 times 2 is 120 spaces. So that's a pretty neat spot. And now it's just a short, 30-minute drive to our hotel? And I'm gonna drink this water because I'm thirsty. It is 2:31 a.m. and we just turned over 1,000 miles on this trip.
We're in the suburbs of San Antonio on the north side.
Yep, we're on the north side of San Antonio. 2:30 a.m. and we still have probably about 10 minutes or so to the hotel.
Yep.
Entering San Antonio, leaving Oak. Yep. And then 1502 is a nice road that it kind of goes over by the airport. Well, we have a big blur, but over there on the right, behind this gigantic warehouse building, you can see downtown, which that's not going to happen now. Maybe here after this. Nope, no view downtown. Rip. All right, we're hopping on to 410.
I actually explored this city. I mean, back when I used to come here in 2000.
Oh, wow.
That was back when I used to like to drive around places.
Ah, nice. You see all these restaurants are closed, obviously, because it's, almost 3 in the morning. There is downtown San Antonio over there. You can see downtown off in the distance.
I know exactly where our hotel is.
Nice. This is actually the latest we've traveled because we didn't, when we came in with Gustav, I think we came in at 2 in the morning one night, and we're coming in at 3, so this is a new record of lateness.
It's the latest we've ever traveled.
Yeah, it's definitely the latest. I mean, well, to be fair, we spent the whole day in Dallas and didn't leave until probably about, what time did we leave? Like 8? It took us 6 hours to get down here.
Stopped several times.
All right, everyone, it's the next day. It is now Friday, and we are here in the hotel. You can see here it is Friday, May 29th. It's 11:07 a.m. We're here in the hotel, and this is our room here. It's pretty nice for what it is. It's been a little bit of Hurricane Andrew, but that's to be expected. Take a quick look around. We got the charging station in the bathroom here. They've got this sign here that was posted July 1st, 2012. That's a little outdated. Nice hotel for what it is, and we'll be here for a couple nights while we do some things around in San Antonio. Today what we're doing, we're driving downtown. We're gonna meet up with Mike, see him for a day. And I'm not sure what else we're doing today, but the main event today is seeing Mike. Okay, it is 5:41, and we spent the day with Mike, and we saw Andrew's family. And just gonna show this, if that says anything. There's stuff underneath, stuff in the back. We're loaded full. I'm glad Mike recommended to get a minivan because it was greatly needed. We're gonna stop here at Blanco Barbecue because this place is amazing.
Look at that traffic light.
I know, I love the one that's just way up there on the pole. We're gonna see if we can get some food here at Blanco Barbecue because, you know, this place is amazing. And we're probably just gonna hang out tonight and take it easy. All right, it is now 7:43 and we're just leaving the park here. And we don't really have any more plans for tonight. Probably just gonna drive around and hang out for a little while and then head back to the hotel later. We're probably gonna see Chase later. It is 11:22 and I guess the mileage doesn't really matter at this point. And look at that, all that dust. Street cleaning. We are heading back towards the hotel after hanging out with Rafe. We did not go see Chase. We're gonna do that probably tomorrow or some other night. And we had
a great visit.
Yep, we're just heading back to the hotel. We're gonna do a quick work on some elevator buttons, and then we're gonna hop back in the car and head downtown to do some long exposures and some photography, which is something we haven't done a lot of, and I want to.
If we do long exposures, we may get arrested.
Oh, that.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking, you must be talking about a different type of exposure.
Yes. So that's the plan for tonight, and then probably after that we'll just head back and chill out and go to bed. It is 1:07 in the morning. We are currently down here at a old bridge, and we got a train. Ferromex? You ever heard of them? Then we got a train going by, but what we're doing some long exposures of this old awesome bridge and downtown. There's my shot. Came out beautifully.
Look at mine. Look at this.
Andrew's got a picture of the train going by. That's pretty epic. So we're gonna go up on the bridge and get pictures of the city. All right, it is now 1:28 in the morning. We're down here in downtown San Antonio where we're gonna do some walking around and taking a few pictures along the Riverwalk while there's literally no one around. We're down here at the San Antonio Riverwalk. We've got an elevator up here. Possible elevator. This could be a nice fat fare. All right, everyone, it is now the next day. It is Saturday the 30th, and Andrew's not with me right now. He is still asleep. We are up here by the San Antonio airport, and the reason why is on June 2nd, these guys will be going away forever, and I'm going to attempt to spot this one, which is coming right into San Antonio. Now, however, they're using a runway which has a really terrible viewing area. I'm hoping this spot will be good because I only have a couple, I literally have maybe 2 tries to do this. I can do this today and tomorrow. So that was a successful trip this morning. And now we have Andrew here. So you're meeting some lighting collector.
Yeah, to give him some sodium lights.
So we're gonna be taking a mini trip up there. The engine's on. And we've got this kind of weird control here. So you turn it like this. That's the parking brake, and now you put it in gear. So we're gonna take a drive, and this next footage will be Andrew's doing. So if it's really bad, you can just blame him. 217. Let's see how many miles we've gone on the trip so far. 1,238 miles. Andrew wanted to pick up that light fixture. What do you think of your new light fixture?
Oh, I can't wait to get home.
And we just got to fill up the car with gas real quick before we leave. And we have some very pretty scenery. But the plan here now is to go get Chase. And we're going to hang out with him for a while. And then we're going to have dinner with your dad later.
Yep.
So it is now 2:57 and we're coming back into the San Antonio area. There's a lot of dust going on up here though. But you can see this is on Interstate 10 and there is a lot of construction going on here.
1275 miles.
Wow. There's a lot of construction going on this road right now. And it looks like they're redoing just the highway and they're doing the frontage road as well. On both sides. There's a huge dust cloud up here as well too. Look at that.
Look at the cluster over there.
Yeah, the traffic jam on the left is pretty bad.
Well, why did we go out to wherever that was, Kerrville?
Just like we said before, we went to see a lighting collector, and I showed the light in the back as well. Let's see what's going on over here. I guess I don't know what they're doing there, but it is now Sunday, May 31st. It's 10:50 in the morning, and just like yesterday, since this is the last couple days that the MD-80s will be flying, I'm here at San Antonio Airport while Andrew's still asleep. Got my camera, and we're gonna get this. This is gonna be the last one I'm ever gonna see, because on June 2nd, we'll be driving, because tomorrow we leave back for Dallas, and then on the 2nd, we go back towards St. Louis. So this is the last MD-80 I'm ever gonna see. So let's go ahead and turn the car off. There it is right there. And there it is. It's time to go ahead and get some pics. I'll have to go through these pictures and look at them, but it looks like that one might have been cut off a little bit. That one looks pretty good. It's hard to tell on this little tiny screen though. So now that's done. There's no other flights planned for about an hour, and plus Andrew and I have some things we need to do today. So I'm just gonna head back towards the hotel, see if Andrew's awake, and then we're gonna head off. We're actually going to Mike's house today. Mike from Automatic Elevator, he's invited us over for a barbecue and just to hang out. It's supposed to rain later, so hopefully that doesn't mess things up too much, but it should be a good day. And I say that was a pretty successful spot for the MD-80. Hey, look who it is now. All right, let's go and get this car started. See what time it is. It's 11:57 and we're heading over towards Mike's, where we're just gonna hang out and have a good time today. We are, it is 8:57 now, and we're
6 minutes.
Andrew and I spent the day out with Mike, and
We're 4 minutes away.
it was wonderful. We had barbecue, we went in the pool, we rode some four-wheelers, and we're with Chase now. And where are we going?
Whataburger.
Whataburger.
Take 581.
It is now the evening, and we're back at our hotel room, which is a complete mess. Elevator buttons, Whataburger, or elevator buttons, messy beds. And this is gonna probably be it for the night. We hung out with Chase, took a little drive, and we're gonna go to bed so that we can get up tomorrow and head to Austin, and then up to Dallas to head back towards St. Louis. What do you think of today?
Good, but I'm tired.
All right, everyone, it is now Monday, June 1st at 10:42 a.m. And wow, the camera lens needs some cleaning. But today we are starting our journey back towards St. Louis after a nice, wonderful weekend here in San Antonio, which really felt longer than 3 days. So we're heading up to Austin today to do some stuff there. Then we're gonna stop into Dallas. Somebody ordered something on eBay that we're actually picking up in Dallas. We're gonna grab a quick hotel there and then hit on the road on Tuesday, heading back to St. Louis. So we still have 2 more days of fun, and this has been a great mini trip towards the big trip, because Andrew was here for about a week before we came down here, and he's gonna be here, depending on work, anywhere from like 3 to 7 days again before he heads back to Roanoke. So this is like a nice little mini trip inside of the trip. Yep, we're gonna head here on the road, off to Austin. Here's our rental car, and just to give you an idea of how full we are. This is the front. We just got various things in there, but where it really gets crazy is in the back. Got Dover buttons here. There's stuff back there behind the seat, can't really show it. Otis stuff. We got a little box from Rafe there. We got an entire panel on the bottom. Here's all my stuff. Come around to this side. got a bunch of, oh, these are all kind of just laying here. Some guts, 2 fat COPs. There's a box from Rafe. And all the way in the back, is this. More, we got Andrew's 3-lamp fluorescent light fixture. Got a box of touch stuff and just random other stuff laying around. There's a box of some call buttons. We got COPs down there, various plates, all just more elevator crap than one person would know what to deal with. But the majority of this will be going to the elevator museum. And I'll be keeping some of it as well to work on. But all we gotta do is find where Andrew's stuff is gonna go, and then we're hitting on the road. It's 12:06. Look where we stopped again. At the largest convenience store in the world. And got a little Buc-ee's magnet, but we also got food. So we're gonna see how Buc-ee's food is. I also got a Buc-ee's root beer, which is pretty good. And this is kind of an awkward position, so I'm just gonna put the camera down now. So there's Buc-ee's over there. This is what Andrew got. So this is Andrew's food. He got a...
my toast, you're gonna have to hold it for me.
Got his chicken strip meal with fries, and I'm not sure what that is.
Ketchup.
Ketchup? Mm-hmm. Those look pretty tasty. And I got a grilled cheese, which is on the floor. So I guess as long as you don't... If that's something you can handle, we can leave that there. Now let's take a look at the grilled cheese. This is my grilled cheese sandwich. So we're off to Austin. We have 61 miles to go to get to Austin. Alright, it is now 12:55. Can you pull up our mileage of the trip?
1580.
1,581 miles into this trip. We're here in Austin, and we're going to head downtown fairly soon. We're gonna pick up some people, and wow, this is a very tiny roundabout. Mm-hmm. And have a great day here, and then we're off to Dallas. It is 2:27, and we're currently into Austin. We're on South Congress. You can see the Capitol building up ahead.
Which has...
That's where some elevator buttons came from.
Because ThyssenKrupp is modernizing the elevators in the Texas State Capitol building.
And they kindly gave them to, well, this car. They're in the back.
They kindly gave us some more crap to fill the soccer mom.
Yeah, the soccer mobile is going to get filled up more. There's a nice view of the Capitol. Well, it's covered in trees, but there is the Texas State Capitol. Let's
Austin
see.
traffic wasn't that bad.
It is 5:46 now, and guess what? Traffic!
We're in Austin, that's all I need to say.
Yeah.
South Austin, to be exact.
Yep.
South
and,
Austin stuck between 343 and FM20.
Literally,
interstate is all,
yeah, the red.
The interstate is clogged up like a toilet.
Yes. Yeah, the interstate is clogged up like Andrew after going to the toilet. So. This will be a long night. It's 7:14. We have gone 1,590 miles on this trip. We are currently leaving Austin after a great day of hanging out with Nick and Caleb, and we're heading up to Dallas, where we're actually picking up, guess what? another elevator part. And this minivan is completely full as is. But we're going up to Dallas to pick it up because Andrew bought it on eBay and the seller lives in Dallas. So that's really convenient. We're staying at a hotel tonight that has been wonderfully provided by Alex's mother. So Alex's mom, if you're watching this, thank you so much for the hotel room. It is greatly appreciated. So we're just waiting for this light to get here and we're gonna get up to 35 and head up to Dallas. It is 7:48. It took us 40 minutes to just get out of Austin. There's a giant accident back there and a humongous traffic backup here on 35. But we are clear for Dallas. And according to the GPS, how long until we get to our destination?
We'll be at the eBay seller's house at 10:16. All
right, 10:16. That's decent. I will let Alex know that we'll be there at 10:16, so we'll probably see him around 11 if he's willing.
Yeah, tell him we'll be...
And Jacob, if you're watching this, which he probably won't be, Jacob, there's your favorite workplace. It is 8:24. We are 1,654 miles into the trip, and guess where we are stopping?
Buc-ee.
The Buc-ee's in Temple. And here we are at Buc-ee's. We actually stopped at this one last year.
There's a Burger King. I'll go to Burger King and get food.
Ew. Gross.
Oh, it's convenient.
So we're going to stop into Buc-ee's. We're going to get some gas for the car, and that's about it.
Wait, this one's not as big, is it?
No, this one is a lot smaller. The one in New Braunfels is the largest convenience store in the world. This one's a lot smaller. I mean, it's still stupidly huge, but...
Why do y'all see this convenience store? It's a humongous...
Yeah. I mean, this one's not as big as the New Braunfels one, but this one is definitely big, and it's ridiculous. But we're gonna make a quick stop here and then get back on the road. It is 9:02, and we are how many miles into the trip? Switch it back to trip A. It's on trip B right now.
1685.
1685, 1,685 miles into this trip. We're here in Waco, Texas, on our way up towards to Dallas. I mean, these are modern bridges, but they're still cool looking. So
that's gonna be the new bridge. No, that's that road.
No, it's the access road. But look at those. Look at those. There's the bridge there with the. Oh, look, this tower still has the freaking out RGB, and this one's over here. It's got some lights freaking out as well. Look at that. It's freaking out. This one's overall in good shape. And then we've got McLean Stadium for Baylor University, and we are getting off here in a few miles to have some Whataburger for dinner. It is 9:44. You can see here we're coming into the Dallas area. There's 35 east and west. We have gone 1,722 miles. Is that right? Yep.
Yep.
And you can kind of see the lights of Dallas in the sky off in the distance. But 35 east and west splits pretty far south. And this is the first time we're actually going on west because this eBay seller is on the southwest side of Dallas. It is 11 o'clock. Look at all those radio towers out there. A lot of these gigantic radio towers. We are now turning on to State Route 360.
Continue on south, State Highway 360 for half a mile.
There's a toll road in between us. Oh, look who it is right in front of us.
Who?
The NTTA. We all love the NTTA, don't we? Their stupid toll roads. So thankfully we don't have to take the toll road, and we're gonna just take State Route 360. But to go across Dallas, we're kind of at the southwest. We're going to northeast. It's gonna take us
right to stay on South State
about an
Highway
hour to go across Dallas. And that's without the toll roads. If we took the toll roads, we'd save about 10 minutes.
South State Highway 360 for 2 miles.
It's 11:06, and we're getting onto Interstate 20 towards Dallas.
That takes us to Atlanta too. If we keep going east on here for about another 10 hours, we'll be in Atlanta.
Take the I-20 east exit.
Well, maybe one day, but not this time. it's 11:45. We just arrived at our hotel, and Alex is waiting for us. Look at it. Who is it?
Hey, Alex, how you doing?
It's an Alex waiting for us. Let's get out of the car. All right, it's the next day, and I didn't film in the morning because Alex came over, and we've been out just hanging out. Checked out a couple of elevators, not too many. And we're gonna hit the road here for St. Louis pretty soon. It's almost 2. We have, I think, 10 hours to my house and then like another hour and a half to Jacob's. So we're gonna be on the road for the rest of the day. But we're getting a nice time to hang out here in the morning. And Andrew's back there being Andrew. And I got this really epic Southwest poster from Steven. So thank you to Steven for that poster. Oh, and this, if anyone knows, this intersection does not have them, but there's these weird little incandescent lights underneath the lamp, this traffic lights. I don't know what that is. If this one has it, you can see right there, there's a little bitty incandescent bulb. There's one over here too.
So there is Custer Park right there. That's where we're gonna go next.
Oh,
See
nice.
a Dover classic.
Sweet. Looks like a Dover.
You guys notice anything else about the lobby? There's no doors there.
Look at that.
Oh, wait, what?
Interesting.
No lawyer deals. I'm not filming the elevator. Oh, wow, this is nice.
It's on glass.
Ugh, it's this in here. Let's listen. It smells like pee. Let's listen to this. And this runs amazingly like any Dover from this time period.
This opens up right outside. It is 3:23, 1,814.6. We are just now leaving Dallas. We just hung out with Alex for a couple hours. We're gonna drive up through Arkansas on our way back. So this will be kind of interesting. But now we have another fat 10-hour drive back to St. Louis. And as you can see here, we are about ready to cross 2,000 miles of the trip. We're currently here at Texarkana.
Boom.
There it is, 2,000 miles.
You can see it right there, 2,000 miles on the trip, bouncing all over your screen. We're in Texarkana,
We're gonna go.
Texas.
Yep, we're gonna check out the downtown area, see if there's anything exciting, any picture-worthy stuff, and then get back onto the road once we get into Arkansas. Actually, we're gonna get Whataburger here before we go.
Yep, you're going the right way. This will take you right into downtown.
Cool. We are now arrived here at Texarkana in Texas. We're in the Texas side, and we're gonna go over to Arkansas on the other side. We're gonna take a few pictures here. Well, we're here in Texarkana. There's the sign right there. I'm currently sitting in Texas. Let's go ahead and move over to Arkansas. We're gonna go to the Arkansas side now. And here we are in Arkansas. And there's the post office in the back there. And there's the minivan. It's 7 o'clock, and we are here in Texarkana at the last Whataburger of the trip. There's Whataburger. We just ordered our food and it'll be out here shortly. We're gonna have one last cheeseburger at Whataburger, and then we're in Arkansas. Literally the other side of that road is Texas. So by request, we got the last Whataburger of the trip, and we're going to be doing our food review of Whataburger. So obviously we have our drinks. Andrew's already chowing down on his hamburger. But here's my meal here. We're not open late, we're just open. That's good. So inside the bag, when you order the number one, here's the French fries. There are the fries. And here we have the cheeseburger. And this one, I like it with just cheese, so it's plain and dry. So that's what you get in the bag. So let's start off by having a French fry. So let's have one of these. They're pretty good.
McDonald's fries are better.
I would say McDonald's are probably better, but these are still very tasty. Now for the hamburger. So let's open it up.
I'm on some my burger.
Here's my hamburger, and you can see here, there's the beef patty, and it looks very delicious. We've got the cheese underneath. So we'll take a bite. And it's very delicious. So now we're gonna chow down on our food and get back on the road. Currently 11:24, and we are here in Pocahontas, Arkansas at this little gas station. We just stopped for a quick break, and
we're having a good trip.
We have 2 hours and 43 minutes.
We have elevator buttons riding with us.
Yeah, and rattling around.
What motel?
And over here on the right we have this is the airport. It doesn't really look like there's anything here, but you can see the beacon light rotating around right there. There's the airport beacon. And we're coming into town here, so let's see what this town has to offer.
Oh, the golden standard of food in a disgusting new restaurant.
Well, of course we got McDonald's. There's the river. I'm not sure what river this is. Looks like it's pretty high, whatever river it is. But we're coming right here into town. This is US 62. Let's see what this downtown area looks like. And this is the downtown area here on the left. See if there's much to see here. What do you think of this wonderful little town?
It looks pretty nice.
Doesn't look like there's even really much here. There's the downtown right up there. Not really a whole lot to see. And that was downtown Pocahontas. I love how they have a tourist info center. In 26 miles, we'll be taking a left onto continue on 67. We'll be in another town, and then shortly after that, we'll be entering the state of Missouri. So we're getting close, but we still got a good long while to go before we get to Jacobs. So we still have to unload the car, and it's gonna be a late night, that's for sure. It's 11:49. We have gone how many miles on the trip? We can switch it to trip A. 2,313 miles, and way off there in the distance, which is just a giant blur on the screen, That is Corning, Arkansas. And this is the last town we're going to go through before we hit Missouri. So we actually have to go into town and take a left. And then the Missouri state line is just not too far up.
There's no river, is there?
I don't believe so. I think it just changes. We've been out here in rural Arkansas on this 2-lane road after we left Pocahontas. It basically was a 2-lane. Pretty flat, pretty boring, not a whole lot to see. All right, here we are in the... Whoa, that was weird.
What was that?
I have no idea.
Is that your camera?
I don't believe that was my camera. I don't know what that sound was, but that was weird.
My phone's vibrating.
Maybe. But we are now arriving in Corning, Arkansas, I believe. And we're going to have to actually make a left up here and continue on 67. It's right at midnight. It's 11:59, about to be midnight. We just passed the Arkansas Welcome Center.
Right around this next curve, we're back in Missouri.
Yep. And it's 2,323 miles on the trip. And right up here very shortly, you're going to see Missouri coming right in at midnight. Here comes the state line right here. Right at this road.
There's a truck stop.
There it is, Missouri. Yep, entering Buc. Here it is.
Welcome to Missouri.
It's here, and there is.
There's a truck stop. Look, half the truck stops in Missouri.
Yep, and here we are, back in this place. My home state.
Future I-57.
This is still future I-57. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. But we
go 60 on the 2-lane in Missouri?
Yes. 12:19, and we are 2,345 miles on the trip. We're driving into Poplar Bluff, and we're about to get on to US 6067. What do you think about this, Andrew? It's a very short amount of time we're going to be on 60, but what do you think?
I'd like to go about 1,500 miles west of here.
And where would that take you?
Salt River Canyon, Arizona, one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen.
Yep.
Use the right lane to
Yeah, you're gonna.
US 60 west.
There it is, 60.
To St. Louis and Springfield.
Yeah, it's a very short section, but this is also where I drove by before you came out here, when I came from Arkansas. And up there's the Menards.
Is this straight? Does this end, or is there a ramp?
No, there's a ramp. If you go, US 60 goes straight on, but yeah, this is part of.
Use the right lane to take the US 60 west ramp.
Yeah, because 60 goes to Springfield and 67 goes to St. Louis. Last time I was down here was for a school event. And you hear the elevator parts rattling like nuts back there. But this is a 4-lane road all the way back up to St. Louis at this point. And listen to the rattle, rattle.
Oh, 55 double nickel?
Yeah, 55 on here. It'll jump up to 65 in a little while, but yep, we're on the last home stretch here. Well, pretty much. We got 67 to 55, and then we're basically at Jacobs. It is 3:20 a.m., and we have gone how many miles?
2477.
2,477 miles. We're getting on to 55 going north, where we're probably about 30 or so minutes out from Jacobs. This is, I think, going to push our latest night out driving. I mean, we did 2 a.m. last year, we did 3 a.m. on the way down, and now we're going to push 4 a.m. on this drive. And it's been a very fun day, a very long day, but very fun day. And there's the moon over there. Here we are getting on to 55. And we have to get up probably around 9 to 9:30 tomorrow. Probably around 9, so we can get this thing back to South County, the rental place, at 10 o'clock.
I mean, if it's a few minutes late, they're not going to care. I mean, it's like 2 or 3 hours late. You know?
Yeah. But So we're not, and we also have to unload a few other things into Jacob's house. So we're probably pushing 4:35 before we go to bed. Worth hanging out with Alex in Dallas and getting in really late for that. 3:40 in the morning.
2,500 miles.
2,500 miles into the trip.
2,502 actually.
2,502. And up here on the right, let's see if you can get a shot. It's gonna be kind of hard. What city is that off in the distance?
That's St. Louis.
That's right. That is St. Louis. And we're just coming up here on 55. We probably have about 10 or 15 minutes max most until we're at Jacob's. We've got to unload the car, the few items we have. And that'll be it for the Texas 2020 road trip. So what did you think of this trip?
It was wonderful, wonderful. Saw some awesome people. Nice to see my daddy finally.
And we're completely loaded with elevator stuff. Well, not so much now. We unloaded some at my house. I also picked up some presents while we were there too. Some really fun presents. 3:48 and we're up here right near downtown. Getting ready to get on 44. We've made a pretty big loop because we took 44 all the way down. 44 to 69 into Dallas, and then on the way back we came up 67 and 55. There's Tulsa right there.
Jack in the Box is open.
Nice. But up here on the right, you'll get that short glimpse of St. Louis. A very small glimpse that you get through the bridges. See, the arch lights are not on right now because I think they shut them off around midnight. Yeah, that's about all you see for the city. Look at that, the moon right there. That's a very... The moon is starting to go down. It's way down there on the horizon. Straight ahead, you can see the Compton Water Tower, Compton Hill Water Tower. And over there on the right, you can see a little bit of Barnes Hospital, and then for a little bit you can see Clayton, but you can't right now. And way off there in the distance, which is now being blocked by trees, where that blue and yellow is, that is again being blocked by trees, that is Clayton. Clayton is way over there, and there's Barnes Hospital. Well, look whose car that is. We're back here at Jacob's house. Listen to all the birds chirping. So we're gonna get some stats here of this trip before we end it. So we drove 2,516.6 miles, and the trip time was 49 hours, 49 minutes, and 2 seconds. Too bad we couldn't have gotten 49 seconds on that. That would have been pretty cool. If we come out here, here's the car. Sorry we didn't actually do a car tour, but we're gonna unload this thing so it's ready for tomorrow. The sun is starting to come up soon. Listen to all the birds.
I'm tired.
It's kind of weird hearing all the birds like this.
And I'm ready for bed.
Hope you guys enjoyed the Texas 2020 road trip. This was definitely a lot of fun. More of a businessy type trip for the elevator museum, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you all in the next one.